Numerous hazardous substances have become part of modern life through technological development. They can be effectively used for military or terrorist purposes. The consequences of disasters caused by the use of chemical, biological, nuclear and radiological weapons are severe for both living beings and the environment. The 18th Chemical, Biological, Radiological and Nuclear Battalion is combat support unit. Its purpose is to provide CBRN support to national defense and alliance units for all types of operations: offensive, defensive, stabilization, transitional and similar, and in all weather conditions. The battalion can add additional attached units to its structure and form an international CBRN battalion suited for specific tasks. Everything starts and ends with logistics. The main task and purpose of the HQ Logistics Company is to provide uninterrupted operation of the 18th Battalion units. In the field, the company provides continuous protection for the operation of the battalion's logistics base. The base includes all of the crucial elements for the accommodation and operation of the units. The logistics squad sets up a battalion command post, supervises its operation and organizes a car park. The supply platoon provides water, food, ammunition, fuel, tents and other resources to members located in the base or in the field. The maintenance platoon is responsible for the operation of technical means. It is equipped and trained for the maintenance of CBRN equipment, all types of vehicles, armaments, optical and sighting systems, and the communications and information equipment. If necessary, the members of other units of the Slovenian Armed Forces assist with their assets and personnel. Members of the signal platoon are responsible for the uninterrupted operation of communications and for establishing communication with subordinate units and superior commands. Personnel of the Row 1 Battalion Aid Station provide care for the sick and wounded. The task of the aid station is to provide basic medical care and, if required, carry out evacuation and provide further treatment. The reconnaissance teams are the commander's eyes and ears. CBRN platoon of observers within the reconnaissance company monitors the activity in key places of the area of operations. The basic equipment of the platoon of observers is an observation kit consisting of chemical, radiological and biological detectors, a meteorological station, a computer unit and a radio station. The reconnaissance team uses protective equipment that provides protection against drop contamination. The protective mask provides protection against the vapor of casualty agents, radioactive dust and biological substances. A special filter provides protection against toxic industrial substances. The platoon commander monitors the position on a surveillance computer. He supervises the work of all 5 systems.
Strupi! Zaščitna sredstva na mestih!
The battalion's HQ is immediately informed of the danger and therefore able to respond to the circumstances and inform other units.
Flash! India, tukaj Munga, pripravi se na MBC 1 camp. Sprejem!
Prestavite se na rezervne položaje, sprejem.
Battalion's headquarters helps the commander to manage the battalion and offers advice in the decision-making process. Headquarters sectors collect, process and communicate information, establish and analyze difficulties and predict events. Friendly units located in the danger area are informed of the threat in due time and prepare for work in a contaminated area.
In Osman we have a Royal 3 facility which is stationed on a ship.
The group for the analysis of CBRN situations also operates within the headquarters. Data is collected and communicated by the reconnaissance team, for example, the type of casualty agent, direction and wind speed, air stability, whether the enemy used grenades or air bombs, and similar, facilitate the preparation of the overall picture of the situation and help foresee the spread of the danger. On the basis of the analysis, the battalion command examines the circumstances in the battlefield and prepares proposals that help the commander to make the best decision, after which the command issues a mission order.
Has a chemical warfare agent.
The light reconnaissance platoon of the reconnaissance company is equipped with Cobra vehicles. These amphibious vehicles can detect all kinds of CBRN hazards, casualty agents and other hazardous chemical substances, even at a distance of up to 5 kilometers.
Začnite z označevanjem območja. Jaz grem naravnost in varujem. Sprejem.
In addition to other equipment, they also have a system for marking contaminated areas and collecting samples. For carrying out close protection, the vehicle is equipped with an upgraded combat unit. The operator in the vehicle operates the weapons from inside the vehicle, which also enables him to operate in a contaminated area.
Prekini, zavaruj, premaknimo se naprej.
The Light Decontamination Company is composed of 3 equal platoons. Its mission is the decontamination of people, material, vehicles, and, when applicable, territory and facilities. Each platoon has 3 sections, the main equipment of which is the decontamination system, which can be placed on the hardened surface or prepared for work on a transportation vehicle. Deployable analytical CBRN laboratories are intended for collection, transportation, identification, preparation and the analysis of suspicious CBRN materials. In an area in which it is suspected that an accident with CBRN resources occurred, the Group for Collecting Samples and the Identification of Agents collects samples and organizes their transport to the laboratory. The Group uses standard protective equipment. Regarding the circumstances, the members of the Group use heavy protective suits with isolation breathing apparatus. The task of the Decontamination Squad is to provide CBRN support to the Sample Collecting Group. In their work, its members use a decontamination trailer and protective suits. The transportation of the samples to the laboratories is carried out in line with international standards and regulations on the handling of samples, especially those used as court forensic evidence. Mobile laboratories are composed of radiological, chemical and biological laboratories. Their task is to confirm the presence of radioactive sources and to identify them, confirm the presence of casualty agents, toxic industrial chemical compounds, and the identification of biological agents in the samples. They measure the activities of used decontamination resources, examine biological decontamination work carried out, and assess the quality of substances for decontamination. Finally, they prepare samples for further analysis to be carried out in reference laboratories. The 18th Battalion is highly active in the international environment. Its individuals and units participate in numerous international operations and missions from Bosnia and Kosovo to the Lebanon and Afghanistan. Participation in NATO response forces is a special area of operation within the alliance. The battalion and the attached Slovenian and Allied units can form an international CBRN defense battalion. NATO response forces are forces in high readiness with short notice to move time. Their purpose is intervention in crisis areas. The battalion is a force with a high degree of preparedness and fully deployable. Through continuous training for special and other tasks, a professional attitude towards work, knowledge, top-notch equipment, and a desire to carry out their assignments the best they can, its members have shown that the battalion is always ready to confront all types of challenges.